All right. Good morning, everybody. Back out here at Uwharrie National Forest. Going to be working some bedrock and some cracks here today. Stuff that I did the last time I was not able to finish. I'm going to work it today. Probably tomorrow also. And I just wanted to bring you on to show you. And I'll be back. I'll bring it back on when I got something else to show you. Okay, the first thing I did was clean out that hole so I could see if I could spread that bedrock open a little bit more and get into the crevices. And as I was cleaning out the hole, I decided to go ahead and do a pan of it. Now, if you look at this thing, hopefully my hands aren't shaking too much, you're going to see 2 lead shots and 2 nice pieces of gold. Look at that chunk of gold. Look at that. And this material's got specks in it too. So I thought I'd bring these back on. I just began to work, and all I did was clear out what I considered to be overburden before I actually started working. So I'll bring you back on when I got something else to show you. Okay, about 3 weeks ago I busted that piece of bedrock out of there. And I got down in there and I cleaned some of the clay out. There's a nice deep bed of clay in there. But it goes down, the bedrock behind it, or underneath it, actually goes down at an angle to it. So, I mean, it's a triangle, but it's at the bottom, it's slanted. So, I've been cleaning that out today because I didn't get a chance to a couple weeks ago. And I just got down to the bottom of that, and I've been scraping all along it with every tool I have, including my fingers. And I got a bucket of clay here, or a pan of clay here that I'm going to clean up, and I'll let you watch me do this because that would have been good. It may be the best pan I have today. It might not be any good at all. We'll see. Since then, there's been some leaves and stuff that have washed into that area. But they damn sure weren't there when I first broke that piece of clay out, or piece of bedrock out. So, break this bedrock up, I can feel grit in it. Did the first time, as a matter of fact. Doesn't surprise me. Might be the best pan of the day, might not. Might not be worth a damn. We'll find out. Might be a nugget in there. I ain't seeing no nuggets. Oh boy, that's stiff. And to make sure you get all that stuff loose and stratified. Make sure your ripples aren't clogged with clay. Make sure all the stuff in there is liquefied. Or you'll just be wishing out big clumps of clay with gold in it. And just like with earlier piece of gold I found in the first pan, it was round, it was rounded, it was jagged. So, what you have to watch out for is it washes down and you don't think it's gold when you're panning it down. You don't think it's gold, so you throw it away. When all you're used to seeing is little tiny flakes, you're not prepared for that. So, that's sitting there just that time I stopped panning there and it solidified again. Now I gotta stratify it all again. again. Boy, that's heavy stuff. It's solid. It tries to solidify as soon as you stop. I've been getting the second pan. I got lead shot and gold. The third pan I dug out of here just to clean this out so I could pan in here. I didn't get anything. So. Let's see what we got in this. I gotta put my glasses on for this. Looks like I'm washing down gold already. It might be my imagination, but looks like I got lead shot again. You see that lead shot right there. There's gold. Right almost to the last swirl. There's gold right there. Yeah, there's a snuffer bottle over there, of course. I'm going to have to spin this back the other way too, so. But that's a nice piece of gold. That's a nice piece of gold there. Oh, well, when I'm out here, if I get gold in the pan, I keep the concentrates. If I get lead in the pan, I keep the concentrates. And actually, there's 3 or 4 pieces of gold there, and I just washed one down, so. I still didn't get it. Well, muddy water don't help. Anyway, I'm going to dump it in the concentrate bucket. So, let's set this here and spin it back the other way one time. This came from where I busted out that big piece of bedrock. Well, I'm not seeing anything else, but that doesn't mean I don't have it. So I got a few pieces out of there. One looked pretty nice. So I'll bring you on back on after a bit. Okay, so I've been working at this. I cleaned out that triangular shaped place up there where I broke that piece of bedrock out. And I cleaned it out as good as I could. I even used the spoon ends of those crevicing tools. And I worked down here. I spread this crack open a little bit more. You see that orange handle on that chisel. And I scooped the stuff into the channel beside it there. And I cleaned that out. And I got some more bits of gold. Not what I expected. And not really enough. But it's really hard to clean that out down in there because it's full of angled in rock. Now, I don't know if it's bedrock. Some of it probably is. But I left my sucker tool at the truck. So it looks like I have to come back here tomorrow. Because I'm going to have to work this all out with the sucker tube now that I've gone down as far as I can with my crevicing tools. But I'm going to spend the rest of the day here just cleaning out these holes as good as I can and running as much material, speed panning as I can. And maybe I'll bring you on for a snuffer dump after a bit. We'll see. I'll bring you back on. Alrighty. I just did a bunch of shovelfuls of stuff out of right there. Right down in that hole there, past that bedrock there. And I panned back down the material. And, let me see here. Yeah, maybe that'll do it. You can see there's about 5 pieces in there. One of them's a pretty decent piece. So, anyway, I'm going to snuff that up, and I guess I'm going to take a break, and then I'll go ahead and go back to work here. I don't know what else I'm going to do, though, today. Might dig up above the bedrock up there. Dig up above it there. There. And we'll see what we get after a bit. Okay, so I was digging up above that bedrock up there, and I cleaned that out pretty good with the shovel. And then I went down in there with the scoops, both of the scoops there, and I got a pan full of stuff down here, and yeah, let me see here. They ain't showing up right, but they're there. Okay. Got a couple nice flakes in that. Tip my finger there. Let me see if I can pull it up here to show you. There you are, right tip of my finger there. Got a couple nice flakes out of that and a bunch of smalls, so that's a little bit more material is going to go home with me. And yeah, I'm going to clean that out. And I don't know how many more pans I'm going to do today, but like I said, I'm going to probably just speed pan. As soon as I see gold in the pan, I'll go ahead and put it in the cons bucket. And I'll bring you back on if I get something else I can show you. Okay, I just had a short lunch here. I have dug all around this bedrock and in that crack there and all that, okay, up on the upstream side and all. And I've gotten gold in every pan but one. And that's when I was cleaning out that hole right there so I could pan in it. I see I've just about filled that hole in with tailings. So I'm going to take you on a little tour here. I'm looking upstream here. And I see an inside bend and a drop with which looks like a pool of water there. And I'm not going to take my pan with me because if I decide to work this, I'm going to be doing it a different time. Because I'm about dragging my butt already. Oh yeah, we got water up there. This creek reminds me a lot of Big Bug Creek or Lynx Creek in Arizona when I was out there digging. Except this got a lot more water in it than they did. And that's a bedrock formation going across the creek. Now that's really interesting for somebody that's got crevicing tools. Boy, it looks like I got a lot of work to do. Cleaning out all these crevices, cleaning off the top of that bedrock right there. And cleaning all these crevices out. Maybe busting some bedrock loose. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be really interesting. Anyhow, that's a lot of work. Okay, I had to come look at it. Now I know. Now I got to come up here. So, anyway, I'm going to take you back down here. Do a snuffer dump. Let's see what I got today. With all the panning I did down here, trying to clean out around that one hunk of bedrock. And then I'm going to straighten up my stuff and get ready to get out of here. Because I started late, but I put in a full day just doing this, believe me. So I'm going to go ahead and do a snuffer dump. And there's a bunch of fines and stuff in this bucket too. But I'll do a snuffer dump and show you what I got so far. And that's going to be it for today. So let's get this thing up here. See if I can get some clean water in it. There we go. I got some pretty nice chunks. It wasn't nothing like last time I was here where I got some pickers and stuff. These standards pickers, yeah, but they were pickers. I'm not crazy about this. This is a Pro-Line knockoff. It's got the stem that goes the whole way down in there, and they cut the stem too sharp. So I mean, it's just something else to complain about, actually. But it works, but it's just not as good, not as efficient as the Pro-Line. Oh yeah, we got gold floating. they're bits and chunks. That's what's kind of surprising. Pour some of this water off. I'm not letting any of my floaters get away. Every time I do that, it happens. Do one swirl and all the gold goes to the bottom of the pan. It's goofy. Okay. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to see all this or not. There you go. It's all over up there. But there's nice bits and pieces all through that. And then I got, like I said, I kept the cons that I got gold out of. I put them in the blue bucket for the concentrate bucket. So I'm going to snuff all this back up. And come out here tomorrow, I'm going to bring my sucker tube because I can clean out this stuff a lot better with that than I can even with a crevice tool. And until then, I'll see you all the next time I see you.